YouTube. We're gonna do a little day in the life at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I don't have a lot to say. It's crazy. Express.
There's something to do in every room, so just in case.
I had a dream that I went back to Soul Cycle and it was my birthday. And everybody that was in the class was singing me happy birthday and I was crying. But I didn't bring shoes or clothes to change into because I didn't know I was teaching or something. And everybody was like, are you gonna come back or are you just teaching one class? And I was like, I'm just teaching one class. Usually to get here at 5:35, but I already know my workout. It's more just writing it on the board. No, honestly, it's honestly smart.
Take a down dog. Tabito your feet to your hands.
2 classes done. I get so overstimulated by the end of this double because it's 2 hours of talking and the fans are so loud and the music's so loud, and I'm just after everybody leaves, I literally, everybody at Backyard makes fun of me because I literally just sit here for a half an hour in silence. I check my phone, whatever. It was so hot in here that my girls got messed up. I can fix it when I get home, but these 2 classes are my favorite. So if you've never been to Backyard, it's a treadmill class that you also do a floor and a rack station. So similar to if you've been to Barry's or a treadmill class where you go back and forth between the floor and the rack, this is pretty much the same thing in that you do the treadmill twice. So you go treadmill and then you'll do a rack station where we do some barbell movements. Today we did a landmine squat, and then you'll go back to the treadmill. Where can I put you to fix this? And then you go back to the treadmill, and then you come back and you do the floor station. I would curl my hair the day it's the muggiest it's been in a week and raining. I was I'm gonna curl my hair so I can look cute for dinner. Change of plans, gonna have to put it in a bun for my speed workout.
Doing, bunny? How are you?
If you ever told me in my lifetime I would be speaking to a cat like that, I would be you're insane. You're insane.
But I love him. You're so cute, buddy.
I love him. I love him. I'm obsessed with him.
12 seconds later.
Zion, don't. No. Why don't you come over here? Come here. First of all, I had to put a sweatshirt on. It's freezing. I accidentally left the AC on, what we sleep in, which is 67 degrees. So it's so cold. Zion is just eating the flowers. And he is a dog. People are always my cat's a dog. This cat is a dog. He's already thinking about messing with some other plants. I can feel his energy. Oh my God. Don't even think about it. What are you doing, dude? Okay, we're gonna make some breakfast. We're gonna make a breakfast sandwich with these protein pancakes and some somebody told me that this cottage cheese was good because Whole Foods was out of Good Culture. But I did go like towards the end of the day, so I feel like they always get shipments like earlier in the day. I don't know. Ooh, it's actually really good. 20 from the pancakes if I eat the whole thing, 12 from the eggs, and 13 from the sausage. So 45 plus cottage cheese is 14, like 50 grams of protein in this breakfast, plus some maple syrup. I've measured out 2 tablespoons because I would just douse that shit, and I want to be like aware of how many carbs I ate before my workout.
Nice.
You see? Here.
Oh my gosh, you're so hungry all the time. Where are you taking it?
He took it down to the ground. He said, "I'm not supposed to be eating up here, ma'am. Don't you know that?" You know, my girls with frizzy hair will also feel me. Like anytime there's a little humidity in the air. Ruined. People will be like, "Have you tried that?" No, it's just my hair is curly and it's humid outside, so there's no serum I could try. I'm having another coffee. I can't wait to tell you guys what I'm up to, but that's gonna like require a little bit more movement and some computer work, but it's really exciting and I'm excited to share. Cut to me balancing the coffee on Zion's scratch toy. Like, oops. Okay, we're gonna go get ready to run. It does look like it's about to rain. Hey Google, is it gonna rain soon?
The next few hours look clear. Tonight in Boston, there's a...
Doable. I am gonna have to come back and curl my hair, so whatever. Normally I would wear a set that has pockets. I'm trying out different sets for the HYROX race because Kelly and I are gonna run in matching sets. I'm definitely gonna wear something from FP Movement, so that'll probably be FP Movement on the top. But I'm trying out a couple of the Honor shorts right now. These ones, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like 100% sold on them. I just don't know that they fit me correctly, but I like them. So I wanna see if they hold up during like a fast speed workout. So I have my headphones. I'm gonna bring my water and put a little electrolytes in there. And then this way, what I realized the hard way was, God forbid I run without music, but if you don't have your phone on you at the track, like if you leave your phone, your headphones lose connection, like the wireless headphones, because you're like too far away from it at certain points on the track. So I'm gonna bring the bag and then run with it for the first couple. And if I feel like I can do it without music, then fine. I think I have 4 sets of 4 minutes. I feel like I saw 7 in there somewhere, but hopefully that's wrong. People like to talk shit about Element. I love Element. I don't really care if it's too much sodium. I think they taste good. And I'm so bad at drinking water that it gets me to drink water. So if my Element electrolytes packet is what's gonna get me to drink water, I also like the Pro Mix one, like, so be it, you know? All right, 1 mile easy, 4 by 4 minutes at 7:35 to 7:40. 2 minutes easy jog/walk in between. So I'll probably walk the first minute and then jog the second minute and then half a mile back, which is perfect because like I do like a longer route and it's like a mile to the track. It's closer than that, but let's get going. Change of plans. I just twisted my ankle and ate shit on the same ankle that I literally always twist, and it's so frustrating. It's always like when I'm tired, I definitely like rush the warm up, but the inside of my ankle now hurts like rocked my ankle, rocked the fucking floor. Gonna have the gnarliest bruise tomorrow.
And so if you land a little bit, like if you're not getting clearing the foot, it can make that.
I'm just gonna try and jog and then I'm gonna try and finish maybe. He sent me this, which is a problem. Actually, this was in my last vlog. You see how my front foot is like landing turned? So he was like, if you're on a surface that's slightly divoted, basically like risk spraining your ankle. I'm so fucking annoyed right now. I'm gonna try and jog and see how this goes. Okay, done. And my last two were under pace. I just needed to have like a tiny 20-minute freak out and then I was able to finish. Now we're gonna run home. I've literally watched the weather change from like 60 and muggy to chilly. It's cold. Now, luckily, we get to do something fun. That is going to bring me a lot of joy. Hi, Zai Zai. He's in the same spot.
Hello. Who's a cutie boy alert? Look at this loafy boy.
We're gonna playlist a little bit, which goes into what I'm working on, but first I'm gonna take a shower. And now I'm feeling like, because it's gonna rain, like, do I just ditch the curled hair and do like a slick back pony and just curl the pony? I don't know. I'm feeling a bit discouraged from the ankle. It was funny because when I was running there, I was feeling so overstimulated by my bag. Like the bag was coming loose, I dropped my key, and then like everything was jangling around and I could just like feel myself getting overstimulated. Anybody who has ADHD will understand. So after that, and the fact that it's raining out now, I decided I'm gonna just cut it on having like a full curly head tonight because the humidity is like just doing something so weird and it's like kind of windy out. So I'm gonna do a low pony and then curl the pony, but I'm gonna do that now before I start choreographing and I'll yap to you guys about what I'm doing. So for some context, in 2020, when I got furloughed from SoulCycle, like remember when we were all literally working out on the internet? Like I lived on Instagram. You want to talk about like living on an app? Like if you were a fitness professional, you lived on the internet. I'm using this Crown Affair finishing gel. It is so incredible. I'm obsessed with it. Lived on the internet and I created my own workout called Elevate by Kay. And basically what this workout was a mat-based, beat-based strength and mobility and cardio class set to the beat of the music. It became my baby and eventually I would teach it in nightclubs. I taught it at bachelorette parties. I taught it on Instagram. I taught it at so many different venues in Boston. Like we were teaching on patios of restaurants, and I also got to teach at Tall Ship. I had like over 100 people there. It was so awesome. And so it just evolved into this amazing thing where I had my own online platform and I had subscribers. And then when everything started going back in person, I moved to San Diego and I stopped doing online stuff. A, because I was like on the West Coast and most of my subscribers and following was on the East Coast, or at least people that took my classes, and I could never figure out a time. And B, because honestly, it was like just so happy to be going back in person that I just was really feeling so fatigued from doing so much stuff online for so many years. I'm sure so many of you can relate. Like I was like, I cannot do another Zoom workout class. Like I don't want to do a virtual class. Like I want to do Elevate in person. I had done a bunch of in-person events. This was like 2022 and I stopped teaching Elevate. And I've really wanted to teach something beat-based ever since I left SoulCycle because I just love teaching to the beat so much. I miss playlisting. I miss just moving to the beat of the music. Like I miss that so much and I don't want to go back and teach cycling. So I'm very excited because over the past couple months, I've been getting my mat Pilates certification and I'm going to start teaching Sculpt at Studio 78, which is a studio here in Boston owned by my friend Haley. She is just like incredible. I respect her so much as like a studio owner, a business owner. but also just like as a person. And I'm kind of, I hope people don't take this the wrong way, but like I'm kind of at the point in my career where I don't really need to like audition places, but I went and auditioned a couple weeks ago, and it was the first time in a long time that I had been like nervous and excited about something. And taking this mat Pilates certification over the past couple months has been incredible, just for like my coaching at Backyard and in strength training. And I feel like I love being able to teach a sculpt class or teach like a mat Pilates class that could complement strength training really, really well. So I'm doing a demo just for Haley tomorrow. I'm imagining it's probably going to be like 30 minutes, like the first 30 minutes of a class. So I'm going to make the playlist right now, and I'll do like as much as I can here on YouTube. I'll pop the songs that I end up picking so I don't get like copyrighted. And then I'm going to start to choreograph. I already have an idea of like what I'm gonna do, but I just want to practice it at least once or twice through today. And I'm gonna do a little mock class for her tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna have some community classes coming up, which will be really exciting. I cannot rant and rave enough about the Crown Affair styling gel. Like, it is so much better than any slick back product I've used. Like, this room is like kind of a mess right now. Zion, enough with the plants. He is like so on one today. This room is kind of a mess right now, so excuse the lighting. But Zion, no. This room has been kind of a catch-all after I quit my job. I don't necessarily like need that desk to work at, as far as like sitting down for meetings, having a place that's like appropriate for meetings, having to be on back-to-back meetings like all day. So it's really become like a catch-all thing. Brian calls this room his like training lab, because we have both the bikes. We have the SoulCycle bike and his comp trainer next to each other. And eventually we're gonna do a Murphy bed over where you can't see. We're actually gonna move this. Brian's mom told us to move it in the hallway to make space. And I was like, that is a good idea and something you've never thought of. Sometimes you just need like a second opinion. So anyways, we have to get to playlisting. I do have a call at 4 with the bride. So let's at least get like the bones of the playlist. I'm actually thinking I'm going to pull an Audible and make my playlist on Spotify. Normally I don't do that. I'm an Apple Music girly swirly, but now that Spotify has some more features on it and has some like audio mixing features where you can like blend songs into one another, and it also has BPMs. I feel like it'll be nice to have my playlist live on Spotify, A, because they like transfer to all devices, and B, because then I can share them with people. Zion is being insane, so I'm actually putting you over here so I can watch him. Look at these plants, and also the lighting is better this way. I love the idea with starting with a throwback, especially because it allows me to like get into the musicality of it all and really like blend shit together. Like, we're going throwbacks, we're going Fred again, we're going Lil Yachty, we're going Metro Boomin, you know, like we are going to take a musical journey. I feel like it'll also be like fun and disarming to start with a throwback. So my warm-up is going to be a little bit of a longer song. It's going to probably be like around 5 minutes, but I want to start with some core, and that's going to be like my shorter throwback song. Seriously, he's being insane. Ignore whatever pile this is. Ooh, maybe Higher Ground by Stevie Wonder. She's a bad mama jamma. Yes, that's the one. I love these Pro Mix protein bars. Okay, I need something vibey in between before I like hit them for real. I mean, we could go with a classic Emotion by Purple Disco Machine. Okay, we have some options for second song. Single leg stretch, double leg stretch, single straight leg stretch, double straight leg stretch, and crisscross. That's vibing. That is vibing. We are vibing with that. Unfortunately, did not think that I was going to throw Drake in there, but alas, he made it in the playlist.
But it's perfect for what we need.
Yeah. And also, I feel like she was so great. She's not getting married until 2027 in August. So I was just like, vibes are vibing. It's so insane how early people have to reach out to vendors, which is like nuts. Okay, back to playlisting. And that's for core. And then we're going to get into, I'm thinking side lying. 123, 122. Am I gonna be the Kate Renata girl? Like, I wanna be. But will people listen to Kate Renata? Seriously, one of the best songs ever. How do we fit Harry Styles into this equation? That's like what I'm really discerning. I need Aperture in there somewhere, maybe at the end. New Bottega is gorgeous.
But yeah, no, it's really well worth your time.
That's funny. One of the women didn't like that she smelled like a hospital.
Oh my God, that gets brought up, by the way. So it will continue to get brought up like over.
She's like, you smell like hospital. And Brian like literally couldn't believe. He's like, I can't believe we're still talking about
There was the one episode where the one girl got up and left, and then she was mad that she left.
Anyway, so that's the journey I'm going down, and I'm excited because I feel like once wedding season starts and I get into more weddings, I'm gonna need a mindless show like the day after a wedding so I can just like decompress while I edit.
I can't wait.
Also, I think that Nitro Bar is gonna open in Boston.
You're gonna be on the vlog. Yeah, vlog boy. You wanna be on the vlog?
Excuse you.
What kind of looks like a cat?
He does look like a cat.
On FaceTime.
I'm a little overstimulated, so I was going for comfort. I have Rag & Bone Miramar jeans, aka sweatpants jeans on. You cannot even tell because my t-shirt is so long. Nike Dunks high-rise panda, LOL, throwback. This is a Drake merch shirt from his last tour. This mushroom bandana is from Costa Rica. We found it in a the cutest little store selling stuff. It's a repurposed school bus selling stuff on the side of the road. Like, she's so fucking cool. My Stod little mushy bag that I got for my birthday to tie the little mushroom in. And then this jacket is thrifted. It's from Covet. You know, it's like gonna be one of those dinners where like we legit have to have like an agenda of shit we need to talk about, so. Take a little sip ski. What are you drinking? What are you drinking? What is this?
I think it's called a ginza. It tastes just like a cucumber. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know, and if you don't, you're poor. Happy birthday to you, Kaden. Almost. Good morning. Dinner last night was so fun. It was like one of those dinners where we had like an agenda of stuff to talk about, and we all hadn't been together in so long, and it was just like soul filling. Like, it seriously made me so happy to just talk to them, to like yap with your friends. And also, we had the best server ever. His name is Todd. He works at Blue Ribbon Sushi. If you can somehow request him, like, he is incredible. Like, he was just the best. We just let him like order, or like we were just like, order whatever, Todd, like, we trust you. I got this as a prize for Solid Core Solidays. This and the scent that goes with it. Bergamot and Hinoki, scent by Salt and Stone. It smells so incredibly good. Like, I'm not saying I like her more than sweatshirt, because obviously the sweatshirt is really important, but it smells so good. It's like very fresh. I love anything bergamot flavored. Is it bergamot? I don't know, but it's pretty. I actually have a call with a photographer for a wedding on Nantucket next Labor Day, which, like, what am I even doing this Labor Day? I'm actually doing a wedding this Labor Day. But this is also a little mini I got from one of the girlies who comes to my Free People Movement Run Day, and she gave me like a thing for my birthday with a bunch of like mini scents like from Sephora, and so cute, but father figure also smells really good, so I've been layering those too. Anyway, we're gonna practice a little sculpt. Yeah, how do I always mess this up? Like, this brother's on its last leg. Last leg. Oh my God, so good. I've talked about this before, and this is not sponsored in any way. They sent it to me in PR, and then I ended up really loving it, but I'm using Parallel for all my supplements right now. I really like that they have everything like categorized by what stage of life you're in. So you could do like prenatal, postpartum, if you're trying to gain muscle, if you're trying to support your cycle, if you have PCOS, like there's so many different things for whatever women are going through, because like we're always going through something. Loki, it's a daily trio, and it's just all in one. And it has a multivitamin, omega, DHA, and EPA, which is fish oil, and then a beauty blend, which is just biotin and collagen. So I don't have to put collagen in my coffee anymore. And then this has, honestly, I have been shook, and I've seen a lot of research on inositol. I think it's pronounced inositol or inositol, for helping support healthy ovulation and basically helping with healthy estrogen balance. And I really, really struggle with estrogen balance. Like I used to be like super estrogen dominant, and then I did a lot of things to support that in my lifestyle and my diet around my luteal phase. But this has helped so much with like blood sugar regulation and actually feeling hungry and feeling satiated, and noticing that I'm feeling a lot less bloated. I noticed that I was ovulating, like there were signs of ovulation, which is super good and healthy for your cycle. So it's really interesting. But they have like on the bottle, it's formulated by OBGYNs and endocrinologists to help maintain hormonal balance, mood, regular menstrual cycles, and promote healthy ovulation and ovarian function, which as somebody that is not pregnant, not looking to get pregnant, but one day looking to have a child, hopefully, is really important to support your cycle. Anyways, that was my soapbox. It really is not sponsored. They sent it to me in PR, but I have a link and a discount code actually, so I can share that with you guys in the caption. Vibes. Then we can get into tabletop. All lead into kneeling arms. Gonna wing that one. Then, and like, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm not gonna wing it because like I'm being irresponsible. I'm winging it because I literally taught an arm song in a SoulCycle bespoke handlebar everything class for 11 years. So like I could do an arm song in my sleep. In that ab curl 8 times. Let's get up off the mat. It is many hours later. The demo went so good. It was awesome. I'm going to go back in a couple days and do basically like the rest of the class, and then I'll have some community classes. But it's just so exciting to like teach a new format to me, because it's been years and years since I've taught something that was like brand new to me. And also just teaching to the beat of the music literally brings me so much joy. I cannot wait to start teaching. I'm so excited. You guys are among some of the first people to know, because I'm planning on not really saying anything until my community classes. My first classes are live, which are at the end of April. So if you actually watch this vlog, you'll know that's happening. I have a Hot Girls Lift at 6:30, and I'm gonna go sit in the Normatec boots for a little bit. So hopefully my ankle will feel a little bit better. And I'll do some editing when I'm in the Normatec boots. And I don't really have to like prep for Hot Girls Lift, because first session is just kind of like yapping chatting with each other. I probably won't get too much content of that, but I'll try and get some content at the gym. And then tomorrow's Friday. Yay. Time to go for a walk, even though I'm wearing these shoes and it's raining. Cool. Good morning. I'm on day like 4 of sleep back bun. So today is a hair wash day, but we're gonna go to the gym and then we're going to the Celtics game today, which is really exciting. It's Easter. Happy Easter if you celebrate. So we're gonna put our hair in yet another, actually I think it's only day 3, but by the 3rd day I'm kind of like, all right, we gotta like get a move on. This stuff is like caked into my hair at this point, and somebody asked me for a slick back tutorial, so I'll have to film one over on TikTok or Instagram. But to be honest with you, ever since I found this, it's really just this and a little bit of this and maybe a little hairspray, but wow. I'm gonna go to the gym and do a little upper body lift and then go on the Stairmaster and edit a little bit. Honestly, I want to go on the Stairmaster for like a while, but we'll see how much time I have left. And then we're gonna come back here and chill, work a little bit, and head to the Celtics. I'm so excited. My mom, low-key, still goes really hard on Easter baskets, even though I am very much in my 30s. Oh my god, this is like gold. I'm making a list of stuff that I want to buy from the Sephora sale, and this is first on my list. And my mom got me a Sephora gift card for Easter. So I'm like, be patient. The good news is I'm on the end of like a lot of, not a lot of stuff, but like some stuff I need to like restock on. And it's like the time of year I should be buying like the more investment products, or like products I have to invest in. Like I'm on the end of my road. I'm on the end of this Caudalie. Kind of at the end of these In Beauty exfoliating pads, which are incredible, by the way, for like pre-makeup prep. Time to hit the gym. I was talking with one of the girls yesterday at Run Club who is not training for anything right now, but is thinking about like signing up for HYROX in fall. She was just talking about like, it feels so much better to have something to train for, because then all of your workouts have a purpose. And it's so funny, like when you go from marathon training to like not marathon training anymore, like you can't wait for that shit to be over. Like you're just like, I seriously can't wait to have to go out and run, 4, 6, 12, 18 miles. Like you're just so over it. And I'm sure eventually I'll be happy not to do such like high intensity workouts like with HYROX, because I definitely notice like my body is more inflamed. But it feels really nice to have something to work towards. And as somebody who runs a little bit more anxious, it's just like a really good use of my energy, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, okay, if I'm going to try to progress and like get a certain goal, it puts everything that I'm doing into perspective and whether or not it's like getting me closer to that goal. And I feel like a lot of people, like, yeah, so many people don't enjoy going to the gym like I do, or they don't necessarily have a goal they're working towards, but it can really, I feel like, fitness can serve so many different purposes for people, but I just would encourage anybody who hasn't done a traditional race, like it doesn't even have to be like a HYROX or whatever, but hasn't trained for something. It could literally be like, I don't know, like a Tough Mudder, like even a 5K. It's just, it gives everything that you're doing a sense of purpose. And I feel like it kind of takes the pressure off of like the aesthetic goals of fitness. Like as we go into the summer, it's so easy to just be like, I want to look better in a bathing suit and like absolutely like, you know, go bananas on trying to make that happen. And I feel like when you focus on something that's goal-based, whether it's like a time or a race or something, it just kind of takes away the pressure of that crushing feeling, at least that I've experienced. Like my whole life, I've been like so uncomfortable in a bathing suit and just have never really felt awesome or comfortable going into a summer. And now, you know, when I was in marathon training, like half marathon training last year and then full marathon the year before, like I didn't really, I still cared, but I didn't give as much of a fuck because I was like, you know, I'm training for something, and so my body is going to need like fuel. It's going to look a certain way if I'm running a little bit more and I'm doing less strength training. It's just, I don't know. That's like what I woke up thinking about this morning, because I feel like a lot of people wake up on Sunday and they're like, it's my day to relax, blah, blah, blah. But like, I already took a rest day earlier this week, and I just know I'm going to feel so much better after going to this gym session. I actually like feel motivated, and some days you don't. But I woke up this morning and I was like, ooh, I like cannot wait to go do an upper body lift, because I haven't really lifted upper body all week, and I literally cannot wait to go on the Stairmaster. And that's like a good feeling, you know, because I know those two things are going to help me in HYROX training. And also I woke up thinking about HYROX because it was Miami HYROX yesterday. And so like every time a new race pops up, I'm like, you just start rethinking about it again. And I'm looking at everybody's shoes and got to order new shoes for the race, because you need something that you can run in, but that also has good tread for the sled. So I don't know, I'm just like thinking about all that shit. I am very happy that it's raining though, and that it's a holiday. I'm excited to like not interact with anybody at the gym. My brain has done enough socialization this week. This is the last possible day that I can get away with my slick back bun. So we are gonna put in some leave-in K18 hair mask, which will be very nice for these crispy ends. I feel like it's gonna smell good. Ooh.